Welcome back to my backyard snack yard. It's not too warm day here in England, and we've just had some overnight rain, which is always very welcome. It saves on watering. But what I've just noticed here on my beautiful new orange tree, which I've only had for about a month, is that there's a lot of activity here. Not sure if you can see it, but there are some ants walking up and down the branches, and that sort of indicated that there was something else going on, because very often when they're moving around like this, they are trying to move their little aphids around and create a farm and then milk them for their honeydew. So I looked closer, and sure enough, there are little clusters or little farms going on here. Aphid farms with the little ants everywhere. Here's one leaf that's got some on it. Now it's not a really big infestation. I think it's just started. So I want to nip it in the bud. And what I'll do is I'll just wash the leaves off with a bit of water and my fingers. Something that I would never have done a few years ago when I was much more squeamish than I am now. But I will do that in a minute. And then I'm going to sprinkle the soil with a natural ant repellent. Cinnamon. What it does, the ants hate the smell of it, so it does make them stay away, and if they inhale it, they die, so that's handy. So I'm just going to cover the ground. I've also got some kind of stuff growing here, some little weeds, so I'll just pull them up. This pot, actually, this whole plant needs to be repotted soon. I just need to get some soil for it. And I was going to leave it for a bit, just to keep it in for as long as possible. I've also noticed that this tree, which I have just gotten, as I said, it's actually got some flowers coming again. There's lovely flower buds there, pink ones. And it already has quite a few of these wonderful oranges. These are stripy ones, stripy oranges. So that's really fun. A bit of extra bonus fruit, and it's had lots of new leaves coming out too, so it's really looking lush and beautiful. But yeah, I'll just get rid of all these aphids and cover the soil here with sort of a really gentle sprinkling of cinnamon. Let me just weed out this extra stuff here. Don't know what they are. Something self-seeded there, some little weeds. And I also really should put some mulch around here. I think I did, but what happens is the birds, they come and remove all the mulch. While I was away for a few days, they did that, and then they get all the insects that are hiding underneath it. So birds are so wonderful to really keep the garden so clean. And then I'll just sprinkle this around like that. And once we get the aphids off, with a bit of water, this will need to be reapplied if and when it rains, but it's a really good, effective, natural, and quite cheap ant repellent. So if you have any ants crawling about trying to create little farms, aphid farms, then that's my best trick to get rid of them without upsetting the natural balance of things, and certainly not spraying anything, which you wouldn't want to do on fruit trees, I think. So I'll get on with washing the tree, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.